Paolín, ¿cómo tú estás? What is good, my people? So I have a double Taylor Swift upload today. We are going to be reacting to August for the first time, as well as Betty for the second time. So I heard Betty live, and because there were certain parts of the live performance that were a little bit like off per se, like dead space, you guys told me to check out the studio track because that live rendition was like special, something along those lines. But anyway, I'm just doing I'm doing what you guys recommended me to do. Long way to say you say that, but I'm excited to rehear Betty, as well as listen to August for the first time. But before we get into all that, my people, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, like button, notification bell, especially if you want more reactions like this from me. Show me by hitting those buttons and commenting below, because I still will react to Taylor Swift, but it might not be as frequent if there really isn't a demand for it. But like, I F with her music, so she'll be on the channel regardless. It's just like how frequent, you feel me? But without further ado, I think I said all of my YouTube intro stuff. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction, my people. Dale. Oh, so this is the lyric video too, by the way.
Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more, or whispers of "Are you sure?" Never have I ever before, but I can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine.
So one of the things that I'm noticing, like right off the rip, like she's referring to August as an object, versus a person. Like if you just look at some of the adjectives that she's using to describe August, right? It's not a he or like humanizing language. You know what I mean? It's I'm not trying to say that's like a bad thing or anything like that. I'm just something that I noticed. Got to be very careful with my words here, because people like be misinterpreting like what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, from a clever like writing standpoint, I think it's pretty cool, because like when someone has wronged you, you're sort of taking away their power by like not really referring to them as who they are, essentially, or like by name, right? She's mentioning August, but like as this concept versus like as a human being. So like she treated her like an option or an object to be used and tossed around, and she's letting him know and doing the same thing. Like you're not even worth describing as a human being. And I think that's like the ultimate insult, essentially.
'Cause you were never mine. You're back beneath the sun, wishing I could write my name on it. Will you call when you're back at school? I remember thinking I had you, but I can see it's lost in the memory.
Hey.
August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine.
You know what I mean? Like, it was never mine, like, versus he was never mine. You feel me? Like what I'm saying? Like she's calling him an it. Like if that was me, I would be like, oh damn, like okay, like I'm not even a human. Like to like you know what I mean? Like because obviously he did it wrong. So like it's fair. You know what I mean? All is fair in that case. All rules are off the table. Like if you do something wrong like that, then like this is your karma, essentially. Like and I F with that, like you got you feel me? So it's like I'm just noticing like the words she's using to describe him, and it's never he, my people, it's it. You know what I mean? Like that's that's crazy, man. That is crazy.
I can see it's lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August sipped away like a bottle of wine.
Hey.
'Cause you were never mine.
kind of like Bohemian, no?
Back when we were still changing for the better.
All right, Taylor.
It was enough. For me, it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you call and say meet me behind the mall. So much for summer love and saying us, 'cause you weren't mine to lose. You weren't mine to lose. No. But I can see.
And now you weren't mine to lose. So I'm assuming, right? You guys, I remember you guys telling me that this is about, you know, two girls and one guy. So I'm assuming, right? Because she said you were never mine to lose, she was the side piece or the side chick, and or would that be a fair way to interpret that lyric? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Because like when I hear that, I think that like I think other woman, right? You know what I mean? It's like sneaky link. You know what I mean? Like not not first wife, girlfriend. You know, like that's, you know, versus like you were mine to lose. Like I would think of wife, girlfriend. But because like Taylor's very like clever with her lyrics, so you really have to sort of read sometimes in between the lines, especially when you don't know the lore, right? Because like she uses like double entendres, and like some of the entendres require the lore, and some of them don't, because like they're applied to real life situations. So again, like I'm just really paying attention to like the words she's using here, because I think it's intentional. You guys can let me know down in the comments below if that's true or not. But I feel like with Taylor, like nothing is unintentional. Everything has a meaning, no matter how simple it can be. But again, that could be just my brain working in overtime and me thinking too much. You know what I mean? So yeah, just let me know in the comments below. You guys always educate me, and I appreciate you for doing that.
See us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time. 'Cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August sipped away like a bottle of wine. 'Cause you were never mine. 'Cause you were never mine. Never mine. Do you remember? Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car, and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all. For the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall.
They were in love, man.
Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car, and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all. For the hope of it all.
Woo.
For the hope of it all.
All right, Taylor. I love it when she does this. She just allows the instrumental just play, man. She does it more so in our like live performances. This is the first time I've heard it in like a studio song, and I'm here for it. All right, my people. Shout out Taylor Swift and Jack. I didn't catch his last name for writing the song, because fire, man. Like the lyrics are fire. I still will say that Cardigan, I think, is my favorite out of the trilogy. And verse like from a production standpoint, because like that song was just like one hand, two hand, my people, chef's kiss production. But I think that the lyrics in this one are my favorite, and like overall, like Betty is like my, well, maybe let me listen to Betty, the studio version, before I make my final judgments. Because like I'm jumping the gun, right? I've heard Betty before, of course, but it was a live rendition, which was very different from these studio track. It was like a special, as you guys saw, like a special rendition or something along those lines. But yeah, my people, very great song from Taylor Swift. As I said, I loved how like cryptic the lyrics were, in a way where like she really makes you think about things, that she's singing about in terms of like, why is she not saying that person's name? Why is she referring to him in terms of like it or an object? She's referencing him as an object. Is she doing that because he treated her like an object, or like something to use and abuse and then like cast away, like a like a cardigan essentially? Like that's what I mean. Like Taylor Swift was really making me think of today. She always does, but like in particular today, like I just happened to notice her writing and it was fire today, my people. It's always fire, but like it was extra heat today. You feel me? But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you over my next reaction, which will be Betty. See you there. Peace.